What's up, everyone? Now in this video I have the new, well, it's not new, it's new for me. This is the 35mm G Master lens. Now I told you in my last video I was going to get this. Now if you watched my last video, you've seen the difference between the 24mm as far as the focal length and this one. I really liked that shot. I really did. I thought it was a really solid look as far as how I wanted to look as far as this, right? So I'm doing something a little different here. I am shooting this on an A7 III, right, with a 24 to 70mm lens, and I'm shooting an S-Log2. So what I'm gonna do is kind of shoot this, first portion of this video like this. I got some S-Log2 LUTs and kind of see the difference between, S-Log2 and 3. I kind of want to see the difference between those two and how it turns out. And plus I'm gonna use the second shot is with this lens, the 35mm. I'm gonna use my A7 IV S-Log3, better dynamic range as far as, all those things. So that's what I want to see here and how it all turns out in the end. But if you can look at these two lenses, right, they're very similar in size. This is the 35, a little bit bigger, of course, but compact, kind of like I could take this anywhere if I want to do, like a real estate shoot or something like that. This one as well. Pretty much the same experience as far as like the aperture, ring, the clicker. Like when it's on, you don't hear it. When it's off, you don't hear it when you turn it on. And you have your focus ring here. And like it has this little red dot. I guess a lot of people I see, like I said before, they had the tapes and kind of see how long it takes for it to, focus right. Now, these are prime lenses, and one of the issues with prime lenses is the focus breathing. And I have the A7 IV, so it'll help out a lot with, that focus breathing with the focus breathing compensation. So, but I'm not going to put it on because I want to see this exact shot with the A7 IV, like I said, because I'm shooting this on the A7 III, so I want to kind of transition that shot and see, would it be a big difference as far as this shot, what I'm looking at in my monitor right now? Because I actually like how this looks. This looks pretty dope, So this is like I said, this is a wider focal length. This is 20mm, this is 35mm. I kind of said that in my last video. I wanted to see how would this look in the closer shot, as far as like more, not so much of the background behind me, I kind of don't want a wide angle shot. I kind of like that closer shot here, but that changed my mind when I had this lens, and I really like the shot, because you see my previous video, you've seen this. So now I want to transition from shooting an S-Log2 A7 III 24 to 70 lens to an A7 IV 35mm lens and see how this shot looks in the end. So let me transition to that. And this is the A7 IV with the 35mm lens on it, and I'm looking at it right now, and I like this shot. Now, depending on what I'm talking about at the time, let's just say I got an unboxing and a product I want to I'm talking about, right, and it's right here on the screen, right? Then I can use this one more than shot, more that allows me to kind of talk about the product, whatever I'm talking about at the time. So that works perfectly for that type of situation. For this head-on shot, I'm really liking what I see here. I'm really digging the shot from right there. I'm really digging it, because the focus is on me. It's like I have your attention. Whatever I'm talking about, a review, something that's coming out, some news, your focus is on me, and I kind of like that. When you have a wide angle shot, I've done this a couple times when I watch certain people's shots, and I'll be looking at like the backgrounds, what's going on in the back. Even if it ain't nothing, it's like I pay attention to the background more. Because right now I'm really feeling this shot. Now, if I probably had the focus composition on, it'd probably be a little tighter and really be up on me. So I probably wouldn't like that shot too much. But since I don't have it on, and this is just the lens that is, basically it's angle and no zoom in, no nothing, this is, I think, a pretty good shot as far as, like I was saying, a tighter shot, keep your focus on me and go from there. like I said, if I have a product on the table, or let's just say I'm doing a audio tutorial, right? I'm using my Rodecaster Pro, and I don't know, some new software, some updates come out, and I want to try it, and I can kind of have it there to the side. You still see it with whatever I'm talking about, microphone I'm using there. So that allows me to kind of, you know, change up the look. So with this shot, if I want more in the shot, I could just use this one. So pretty much these two lenses is going to be like my primary uses in most cases. Like the 24-70, that's the run and gun. Like if I want to go on photography, you know, 24-70. But that's the Sigma. I don't have the Sony 24-70, the G Master lens, because too expensive at the time when I first got my cameras. And I got the, you know, that's the cheapest one. It's $1,000. So I was like, all right, let me start off with that, because I always heard that's the run and gun do it all lens. So I said, let me just get that one, get my feet wet, give me a lens, go from there. Then I started paying attention to more videos and started seeing the difference between different focal lengths, the bokeh, focus breathing, all those things started to make sense once I started paying more attention to these things. So like when I got the A7 IV, one of the reasons why, because Gerald was like, yeah, it has that focus breathing compensation when you have prime lenses. Now, curious thing I want to know is, any photographers out there, do zoom lens have a focus breathing problem as bad as supposedly, you know, prime lenses? Let me know in the comment section, because I'm just curious about that. Because when I watch, I always hear about prime lenses when it comes to focus breathing. Never really hear that with the zoom lenses. So I just wanted to know if there's any difference between the two, if it's worse on prime than it is on zoom lenses. I would like to know in the comment section. But I'm really liking the shot. Pretty cool. Like I said, I am shooting this in S-Log3 now, because the first segment of this video I shot in A7 III S-Log2. It has S-Log3, but I always heard that S-Log3 falls apart in the post-editing stage when it comes to, you know what I mean, trying to get much of the shot back when you go to edit and put the colors in, the color grade and all those things. That's what I heard. So I just wanted to see the difference between the two. Kind of like my own personal test with S-Log2 and S-Log3. So, you know, I'm trying things here and just see if I can see the difference between the two. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section with this lens. Anybody who ever used this lens, let me know in the comment section what you use it for, so I can kind of get some ideas of my own, you know, and improve my video and some photography on the side, just a little bit. I ain't taking away from my nephew out there, who is a big time photographer up in New York, but you know, he can teach me a few things when he got the time, you know, so anybody else out there can too. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you in the next video.